Hello, my name is Milka and welcome to my video. This is a pick a pile or pick a card video. So, I'm sure you probably can tell by the piles here. And the question for this pick a card is, what are my spiritual gifts? So, what are your spiritual gifts? And you can choose from pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I've used a few different decks. Some of the readings may be a little longer than others because some really wanted some extra cards. Pile number 1 is a garnet. I don't know how well you can actually see the color in that, but yeah, that's garnet. Pile number 2 is a green calcite. And pile number 3 is a citrine. Okay, one of my favorite stones. And yes, so I'm going to give you a moment to choose, and then we'll begin. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1, as you normally would. I'm using a few different decks in this reading, so I'll have them listed below to give credit and in case anybody wants to actually get the decks as well. So let's start with pile number 1, the garnet. Okay, pile number 1, what are your spiritual gifts? You've got justice. So this is the card. Justice. You've also got, also in the corners here, I just have 2 oracle cards just to hold the space for the reading. There's you've got the 5 of Wands. Okay. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles. Already your message is kind of very clear. You've got the King of Cups. So the first deck was the Waite deck. And this deck is now the Archangel Power Tarot. Then you've got the Queen of Swords. Sorry about the glare. Okay. And then you've got the Strength card. Okay. You also have, there you go. Gotta make a little more space. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. You've also got, now this is from the, what is it called? The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You've got the Deer. Beautiful card. You've also got Earthworm. You've got Crocodile. You guys are a defender of the earth, man. Okay, and from the, what is this deck called? The Divine Feminine Oracle. You've got Mary Magdalene, the Apostle to the Apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Okay. And the number for that is, there is no number. Never mind. There you go. Beautiful card. Okay. So, pile number 1. What are your spiritual gifts? Okay. Let's see. Well, for one, you are most definitely a defender of the earth. Okay, I'm going to put your card above here because it's kind of in the way a little at the moment. You're a defender of the earth. Okay, you're divinely guided, pile number 1. Yes, you are definitely divinely guided. You uphold justice and peace. You have a very serene energy. When people are around you, you bring calmness to a space. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have mental, that you're completely calm in the mind. In fact, sometimes you could be an overthinker, just because you're so divinely, you're so divinely guided. So you could be an overthinker. You uphold justice. I'm really getting that from the 5 of Wands and the crocodile. Okay. And with the Justice and Queen of Swords and stuff like that, and the 2 of Pentacles, you believe in fairness, okay, and equality, and you defend those that are being treated unfairly. And you really bring justice into the world in that sense. You don't like to see people like being torn to shreds, for example, by a boss or something like that, if in front of all the co-workers or just anybody that is, especially when it's unfairly done. If somebody made a mistake and they're new, and whoever is in authority is like in a sense asserting dominance or like going off on them, you can't stand that. Okay, you come to people's aid. You defend people. You uphold justice. Yeah, you defend people. Okay, you have a watchful eye, and people are very grateful to have you in their life. They feel like you're a very understanding person. You help people see. You almost like you validate people in a sense. You help them see, like, no, yeah, what that person did to you was wrong. There's nothing wrong with feeling upset about that. You help people see that. You nurture with the earthworm here. I'm getting kind of like you nurture the soil in a sense, that you nurture people in a way, but by showing them, by validating them. Yeah, I don't know why I keep getting that, by validating them. Okay, you're a strong spirit. I'm sensing a lot of equality and balance in you, even with strength here, right? Strength usually in the, oh yeah, it's still here, the infinity symbol. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see it. I can't tell if you can see it or not, but yeah, there's an infinity symbol. Strength is an 11 number, right? So 1-1, equality there. You've got the 2 of Pentacles, balance. So yeah, really upholding equality. But what are your spiritual gifts? Honestly, I really am feeling like one of your biggest spiritual gifts is being able to bring peace. Being able to, yes, okay. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Again, this is like balance. You bring balance into the world. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. Okay, there is a divinity about you, in the sense that people can look up to you, and they may not always tell you that, but people can always say, wow, that person is a good person. Okay, that person is loyal, and that person, pile on, is they have a strong moral compass. Okay, they have a strong moral compass, and they're kind and generous. Okay, kind and generous, and giving of their time. And yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Earthworm, again, I'm getting some kind of nurturing. Like, you help to nurture people by being there for them. Almost like soul nurturing. You're like, what I'm sensing is kind of like, this is just an example, like an image, right, of somebody that's just been thrown in the dirt or something like that, somebody that's just been hurt, like a little kid, and then their mother coming forward and saying, it's okay, sweetheart, and they're like, I just don't understand why this person did it, and you go in with, you don't have to understand, you deserve this and this, and again, I keep getting like, you validate people's emotions. Like if people are feeling upset at someone and then they try to correct themselves and say, I guess I shouldn't be upset, whatever, and you're like, no, you should be upset. You validate them in that sense. You help them see that there's nothing wrong with their emotions, and you help validate their emotions so that they can fully feel aware and present of them, and you say there's nothing wrong with feeling the way you're feeling, which is honestly a very powerful thing. It's a very powerful thing because in this time and age now, especially with spirituality becoming so common, people have this assumption that you're not allowed to feel certain things, or you shouldn't feel certain things, and anger is off limits, and disappointment is off limits. You should just understand people automatically, otherwise you're not spiritual, or something along those lines, but you're there like, no, feel your feelings, okay? It's okay to feel your feelings. You're having a human experience, all right? You're like, I am divine and I am human. I am divine and I am human. And though I'm always connected, but then there are times when I'm super connected, and then there are times when it is important for me to have an earthly experience through expression of anger, frustration, or dissatisfaction, or not understanding, okay? You're kind of there like, don't filter your emotions. Yeah, kind of like a guidance counselor. I feel like people come to you for guidance. Yeah. And again, there's this like, I don't want to say stability. It's not necessarily stability. The word is just kind of a little at a loss at the moment, but it's kind of like you're because you're so, like, you just uphold justice, you uphold justice. When people see you, they're like, this person is honest, okay? They will cut you to pieces if they will call you out on your bullshit. They will cut you to pieces if you're trying to mess with them, or with somebody else, or like outwardly trying to manipulate or twist something. They're gonna be like, no, we're cutting that bullshit right through. Okay, look at that sword. The justice has a sword, right? The Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're like cutting through the bullshit. That's unacceptable. You don't take bullshit. You don't take lies. You also know when people. You have a good sense of when people are being honest, and you have a low tolerance for manipulation and mind games and drama and stuff like that. Like you're a no bullshit kind of person, okay? Yeah. But yeah, overall, I know that isn't like, what are the spiritual gifts? You're also strong. Wow. Okay. You are strong. You are people's strength. You uphold strength. You're a very strong person. You must have been through something, or like maybe your parents had to lean on you for support or something. Because you also got King of Raphael, right? So King of Cups. So yeah. And wow, okay, King of Cups and Queen of Swords. That's like balance between the emotional and mental. Okay, so balance between two worlds again, and they're green and blue, kind of like the earth and sky, or earth and water, or whatever. And it's interesting because you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen is always going to be a little more feminine and intuitive, but the swords add that intellect and level-headedness. And then you've got the King of Cups. So the king, because it's cups, he is going to be intuitive as well, but because he's the king, there's that level-headedness. So again, in both of these cards, there's that balance, and the Justice is all about balance. The Two of Pentacles is all about balance. The Strength card with the 11, the 1-1, it's a balance. The Mary Magdalene with the Apostle to the Apostles, bridge between heaven and earth, human and fully divine, like very balanced. Your gift is balance, okay? You create balance and tranquility and peace wherever you go. You help to shift the energy so that it's not overly tilted, because if there's a place that has a lot of negativity, when you come in, you help to shift the scales, and if there's too much light, or it turns to a point of ignorance, you come in and you help to level it out, not by making it a heavy space or anything like that, but your presence levels it out. And because of your stability, because balance is stability, there's stability in balance, okay? And your strength, people see you as somebody, they just feel calm around you, okay? Your presence is peaceful. It's very peaceful. Yeah, and you're like a defender. I'm not saying that you should be a lawyer or something like that, but I keep thinking like, just because I didn't even think about it with the Justice. I honestly, even though the Justice card would be lawyer, I keep thinking about it because of the Five of Wands, like upholding justice, okay? Defending people, like really it's like defending people. You fight for people, okay? You fight for people, and people who don't know how to fight for themselves, you encourage them. You're like, no, fight for yourself. Do it. Like you walk them through it, Wow. Okay. Yes. And I'm really seeing you could have really been through something when you were younger because of the Strength card. Again, either upholding your parents, or maybe your parents are divorced, or your parents are having some kind of issues, and so you then had to become the mediator, and in turn it may have been harder on you when you were a kid. You may have matured quickly, but because of that, okay, you became stronger, and you are able to mediate all kinds of situations in life and bring balance to the situations. And maybe when you were younger, you wanted to have such balance that okay, this is something that I actually used to do, and I don't know why it came to me right now, but since it came to me, I'm going to say it, because maybe for one person that may be the case or not. But like if, for example, your parents were divorced or any other kind of situation, and they weren't necessarily on speaking terms, you may have like said, oh, like if you're visiting your father or your grandmother or whatever, and you're like, oh, by the way, this person said hi, even though they didn't actually say hi. And this person would be like so shocked. They're like, they said hi to me, even though we're not talking, and then they'll be like, okay, tell them I said hi back, I guess. And so it kind of like acted as the mediator in the situation to to the point where they're like, okay, I guess they've forgiven me, or we've moved past this, and so they're more on speaking terms and they're okay with each other because you took the first step for them, with a little fib, of course. But yeah, I don't know why that just came to mind with this, but who knows, maybe this is relatable to somebody else. But yeah, you are the key to heaven and earth. You're like the bridge in between, which is pretty impressive. That also means that you're really intuitive, and that you can ground your intuition into you, but you may suffer from anxiety because sometimes it may feel like too much. The reason that you have so much balance here is because even though you bring this balance to other people, sometimes you may not feel balanced within yourself. But if you're not in this place now, you will be in a place where you will have balance in your life. And yeah, you'll be able to take the time for yourself and give at the same time. That may be something that may be hard for you, is like, do I give? Where's the balance between how much I give to people and how much I receive? If I'm giving too much, it's time for me to receive. But like, if I'm receiving, do I give? It's like a whole, yeah. Maybe some of you may be overthinkers, maybe not, but maybe some of you, yeah. I'm also going to be using these cards that I made. I'm working on a deck, and so this is not a completed deck. This is just like 15 cards. But yeah, just for an overall last card thing to see what comes through. It could just be confirmation, or it could be something else. Okay, so okay, so I've got Neptune, and I feel called to say Pluto and Jupiter. Okay, and Jupiter says the hand of God. Hand of God. Okay, Neptune says mystic. Okay, and Pluto says death. So, okay, with these cards, what's coming through to me is, again, with the Neptune, it makes me think like you guys are getting divine guidance, and through your dreams, okay? Maybe you have very strong dreams. Maybe divine talks to you in your dreams, through your dreams. Maybe you have claircognizance. Yes, okay. Maybe you have claircognizance, which is when you just know what to say. You know things without necessarily knowing. It's like out of nowhere, like it just comes to you. You may not even think of it, right? You could be giving someone advice, for example, and then out of nowhere, like it'll just come out of your mouth, like some kind of knowingness, like something else was speaking through you, and the person would be like, wow, that is exactly what I needed to hear, or how did you know that? And you're like, I have no idea. It just kind of came through. Sometimes you may not even remember what you said, It could be so channeled that sometimes you're like, what did I say again? But yeah, okay, so you've got claircognizance. Oh, that's another spiritual gift. Perfect. Yes, so you receive divine wisdom. Your dreams are... yeah, you're very intuitive, and I feel like the only thing that may cut off your intuition, if sometimes you're like, but I'm not intuitive, really, I'm not, I want to be, the thing that may cut off your intuition is you're overthinking and you're overanalyzing. Okay, you overthink what it is, or you're like, was this intuitive insight or was this my head? Was it a gut feeling or am I just nervous? And you create doubt within yourself. But meditation will help with that. Like if you connect with your guides, if you connect with your higher self, with your spiritual team, you've also got Jupiter, okay, hand of God, and this is also, this is Jupiter, okay, hand of God written in the stars. So again, this kind of makes me think of the balance card. I don't know why. Normally I wouldn't interpret it as that, but it's really making me think of the balance. You bring the balance, you uphold justice, Yeah, it's kind of, again, with like you defending other people, right? You don't tolerate bullshit. You're like, yeah, you are the hand of God. Your actions are like the hand of God, when you butt in, when you're like, okay, that's enough, it's like the hand of God working through you. And as I say that, I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles, which is a hand holding a coin. So a hand presenting something in the physical. Okay, so actually, like in the physical, like enough, that's like God working through you sometimes, enough. And when I say God, I don't mean any kind of religious aspect. I just mean source. It's just easier to use a word that is already being used, I suppose, because there really is no name for that. It has no name. It's just whatever name we attach to it. And then you've got Pluto. Okay. Pluto, which is death. Yeah, and that just keeps reminding me that you put an end to situation. You put an end to certain situations in people's lives. You may have a hard time sometimes doing that in your own life, but you're really good at doing it in other people's lives. Okay, you're good at giving the advice that you need to hear and the advice that you need to take. But you may not necessarily, like for example, you may be in a situation you're like, what am I supposed to do? But if somebody else was in that same situation, you would give them the perfect advice. So maybe something that will help you if you don't already do it is when you're in a pickle, pretend that you're somebody else, or pretend that it's somebody else that has the exact same situation as you, and then give that person advice, and you'll be like, whoa, that's exactly what I need to do, I suppose. Yeah, so you bring an end to situations, and maybe you feel like you're not really understood. Okay, like people don't really know you. Wow, this has gone so long, 25 minutes. Oh my gosh. Maybe you feel like people don't really know you because they just have this image of you as, you know, like as like this peacekeeper and somebody who holds justice. And not that you have a shield around yourself, but there's like a slight coolness as well. Not like I'm not saying like you come across as cold, but you come across as, you know, there's like this authority, a slight authoritative figure. Is that it? Yeah. And so that creates a distance. So people look up to you. People look to you as like their spiritual teacher, their spiritual advisor, or whatever, or like their advisor. But because everyone is doing that to you, they're looking up to you. It's like you're stuck having to be the one that doesn't get to say, you know, like you may be more spiritually wise or something like that, and you want, if you're having trouble, you want to speak with somebody who's either on the same level or maybe even above you. You know, you're always the teacher or the counselor in that sense, and you want someone to give you the same. You want someone to counsel you and teach you. Not teach you, but you know, you want to be able to speak with someone who's equal. I'm not saying that the people that come to you or that, you know, that you tend to speak with are below you, but because you are the hand of God, you are the bridge between both worlds. You bring in that wisdom, okay? Because of that, you tend to bring in people who need to hear the wisdom. And people who need to hear the wisdom tend to be people who are just starting out on their path or about to start on their path, and you're already like further along, you're past the middle of the path, okay? And you just want to speak with someone who's on your level or a little more above. So that may be conflicting for you. So sometimes you may feel like people don't really understand you. Yeah. Yeah, and you've got, you know, the energy of 7 and 8 coming through, and 9, 7, 8, and 9. Haha. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Okay. So with 7 and the 9, okay, especially with the 7, I'm getting like again, this spirituality, I walk this road alone kind of vibe. And the 8, again, that cosmic wisdom and knowledge, you really can tap into it. That is your spiritual gift, okay, is your ability to tap into it. You've got quite a powerful gift, okay? You could be a public speaker if you wanted to. You could do public speaking, or some kind of speaking. People need to hear your message, okay? When you're in your truest power, you're like channeling, giving out messages left and right, you know, and people need to hear your messages. So yeah, look at you. Maybe you're a spiritual leader. You are a spiritual leader. You defend those, okay? You help people see their power. You help you help hurt people see, you help hurt people see they're not a victim, that they don't have to be a victim, and that they are in control of their life, and you help them assert their power in their life, okay? So that's very, very lovely. That's very sweet of you, pile number 1, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. I know it went on for like almost half an hour, which is crazy. But hopefully it resonated. Please, if it did resonate, if it didn't resonate, please leave a comment down below. If it didn't resonate, maybe you should try picking another pile, because who knows? And if it did resonate, but you feel like there's more, then pick another pile as well. But yeah, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a comment down below and let me know if it resonated, or if anything in particular was very like, yes, that is a truth for me. Or if any of those little tiny scenarios that I may have included are actually relatable. Who's that 1 or 2, 3 people that needed to hear that? I don't know. So yeah, and if you like the video, I mean, you could give it a like too. That'd be nice. I'm kind of really thinking about maybe doing another one of these at some point eventually. So yeah, if you like the video, let me know that I should. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, pile 1. Okay, hello, pile number 2. Welcome to the reading. Pile 1's reading went very long, so I don't know how long yours will go, because you do have more cards than pile 1, I believe. So if you chose pile 2, you chose the green calcite. Lovely stone, heart chakra stone. Gotta accept love into your life, okay? Allow yourself to love, okay? You may give a lot of people love, but maybe you, when it comes to them giving it back, you're like, no, it's okay. A little bash, like, no, don't do that. Accept the love in your life, okay? Accept love in your life. Okay, so pile number 2, what cards? I don't know why, but maybe that's something somebody needed to hear. You need to accept the love in your life, okay? You deserve love. You deserve as much love as you give to other people, and you deserve to have people care about you as much as you care about them, okay? So pile 2, you've got the 5 of Swords. Wow, okay. The 9 of Cups. High Priestess. Very nice, pile number 2. And then you've got, do you have more cards? Yes, you do have a few more cards. Actually, maybe you have the same amount of cards. Then you've got the Queen of Cups. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Holy cow. Powerful pile number 2. What a nurturer you are. Okay. And you've got, wow, the World? Wow, you're like the eternal mother, man. You've got a big purpose. Firefly. Wow, you've got a really big purpose. It's making me tear up. You need to know that you're special, okay? You're not just meant to be hurt and abused and take other people's bullshit because you're a caring person, camel. You're not meant to just deal with other people's problems, and like, you've got something that's meant for you that's great, okay? And just because you may sometimes not be aware of it, doesn't mean that presence, that gift, that purpose of yours is not there, okay? And you've got octopus. Pile number 2, you make me want to tear up. Are you feeling kind of lost? Do you feel like you're giving so much of yourself that you just want love? You just want to receive some love in return, okay? You just want to receive some love in return. Wow, yeah, and then you've got Sarada Devi. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. The Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Wow, you are quite the pile. and Brigid, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. I'm going to... Does this block the view if I do this? Yes. Okay. I'm trying to find a place to put these cards, because the extra cards are a little harder to find a spot for. Whoop! Oh my. Cards are flying. Okay. Pile number 2, you've got a big purpose, okay? Don't worry. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. Your voice matters. Your voice is important. Maybe we can... Oh, okay. It worked out. Okay, oop. Whoa. Alright, pile number 2. What are your spiritual gifts? Well, for one, I can see you've got a few spiritual gifts. Under your sleeve, and that you try to master quite a few things in your life, okay? One of your gifts also is that your wishes come true, okay? It may not happen necessarily instantly, but say if you wish for something, you know, like manifesting, I suppose, you wish for something, and it happens. You know, sometimes it could be as simple as, oh my gosh, I'm running late. I hope this train goes express. Okay, that would literally get me there 5 minutes early and I won't be late. But if it's local, I'll be like 10 minutes late or whatever. And the train goes, and out of nowhere, they're like, this train is going express. And you're like, thank you so much, God. Oh my gosh. And oh, by the way, when I say God, I don't mean God isn't any kind of religion. God, I just mean source. I'm just using the term God, not because I'm not saying, again, I don't want it to come across as religious or that this is like exclusive to anything in particular. You know, it's just another term for source energy. You could call it the universe, but honestly, I personally believe in a multiverse, so calling it the multiverse is a little much. God is 3 letters, you know. You could also say source, I guess, but yeah. And you're so intuitive, okay? You are so intuitively gifted. Something about Neptune, something about Pisces. I don't know why I'm getting Pisces. Not many cards are indicating Pisces, but maybe one of you is a Pisces that is in their feelings or something, okay? But yeah, you've got a big purpose, okay? You've got the... Did I show you the firefly? Did I show you the firefly? I don't remember. You're meant to shine, okay? You're meant to shine. Your purpose is big. You're meant to accomplish and do great things. Okay, you are such a nurturing person. People come to you because you just emanate this unconditional motherly love. Okay, this divine unconditional love that can be so hard to find nowadays in life, in family. Okay, not everybody is blessed with the family that accepts them unconditionally. And so these hurt people, these people that are down, like you're just there like a big hug, okay? Like a big hug waiting. You're such a nurturer. And with the camel here, I'm seeing that you carry so much, okay? You carry so much. Burdens and weight. You carry people's burdens for them. You want to be that person for people. You're like, I don't want to see you suffering. I don't want to see you hurt. Okay? I don't want to see you hurt. And so let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. Like you're always helping. You're giving. You're so giving and you're so helping. And sometimes you give away too much of yourself. Okay? And you have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of talents, a lot of things that maybe you want to pursue. And so you may be feeling a little lost or stuck right now. You're like, what do I do? You may be in this limbo of like, I don't know what to do because I could do this or I could do this or I could do this or I could do this, when really the answer, and some of you may already know the answer, some of you may need to hear the answer to that is just take a step. Okay, if it's literally hard for you to pick one of the 8 or multiple options that you have in regards to pursuing something, whether it's career or whatever, it's really that hard for you, you can either meditate on it or you can write down the options, all the options, right? On a little pieces of paper, put them in a hat or something, mix it up, pull one out at random, and whichever one that is, that's the one you take action on first. Okay, just because you have a lot of options doesn't mean that you only can stick to one of them. You can oh, sorry, I like lost my train of you can pursue one thing, and as you start pursuing that, the opportunity will open for you to pursue another option, and then another option. You can do it all. You don't have to worry about, oh, I need to choose just one. Okay, and another reason why you feel so maybe in that space for some of you is because you get a lot of divine downloads. Okay, you get you get a lot of ideas. They get sent to you. Okay, maybe you give ideas to other people as well. Maybe you give ideas to other people about what they could do, like in regards to following their dreams. Maybe you help people, you inspire people to be entrepreneurs, right? You're like, you should do this, or you should do that, kind of like a career counselor almost. I'm not saying you're a career counselor, that's what you should do. I'm just saying it's similar to that. That's what it's making me think of. Like, people will start talking to you, whether it's about their passions or something, and maybe sometimes you get an intuitive insight. You're like, you would be a good writer, right? And they'd be like, wow, I kind of have been wanting to write, but I don't know where to start. And you could be like, well, or I don't want my name out there, and then you could be like, well, if you really want to write, what you could do is write a book and have the author as anonymous, or a code name or something like that stands for something else, so that people don't have to know who you are, and you can give them a whole bunch of ideas, and they're like, wow, thanks. Like, you're an idea person. You have so many ideas. You're very idea person. And with the High Priestess, I'm seeing that as well. Like, you get divine downloads, divine plugs. Similarly to pile number 1, maybe you have claircognizance. Claircognizance is the gift of just knowing. It's like getting divine downloads. So, like, where clairvoyance is your sight, which maybe you have clairvoyance as well, because I'm looking at the fireflies. I say that. Clairvoyance is psychic sight, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you see images in your mind's eye. Sometimes clairvoyance comes across as you're like, what do I do? And then you look and there's a poster that like answers your questions. Something like that. That's also a form of clairvoyance. Divine is speaking to you through sight. But claircognizance is it's like just a download. You could be talking and stuff is just coming to you, just coming out of your mouth, like coming to you. So maybe you have claircognizance. And with the High Priestess here, and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, you're a nurturer, okay? And the world, people think the world of you. When they talk about you, pile number 2, they're like, pile number 2, that person, wow, that person is incredible. Like, larger than life, okay? And I don't know why, but I keep picturing somebody. I do keep picturing somebody that is of a bigger stature, so more rounded, more round, curvy, I guess, bigger. But that just may be the presence of. I'm not saying that has to be you, because the odds of every single body who chose pile number 2 being bigger, that would be quite something. But I guess maybe that's just like the persona that you carry. It's this goddess energy, okay? This goddess energy, because it's so big. It's such a big, nurturing presence. And like, when you look at a goddess, like older goddess energies, they didn't draw the goddesses, like fertility goddesses, the nurturing goddesses, is super thin. They drew them a little rounder, okay, because that's the symbol of fertility, like bigness, I guess. I'm not entirely sure why. Is it because they eat more, so they have more? I don't know what it is. But fertility. Yeah, so you're definitely somebody that like people see the world of, okay? Whoa, what was that? There's a car outside. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, you shine, okay? You shine. You are a nurturer and you shine. Those are your spiritual gifts. You've got clear cognizance and your heart. I feel like that sounds silly, but your heart is your gift, okay? Your heart is your gift. You love so unconditionally. You hold the space for people to fully express themselves. People may not necessarily have someone to go to express themselves, to say, oh, this is how I really feel. You know, they may not have a place where they can go where they can be genuine. But you, pile number 2, you hold that space for them. You hold the space for them to be genuine, to be themselves. You allow them to be themselves. You know, when people think of you, they think beautiful things. They're like, that person is incredible. Okay, that person is wonderful. You hold the space for people, and that on its own is such a beautiful, beautiful quality. It's so beautiful, okay? And I, again, am tearing up, pile number 2, for you, and I don't know, I wonder why it is. You give so much of yourself, okay? And you deserve to receive. You deserve to be loved, okay? You're like that eternal mother, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and there's a Queen of Pentacles right here, actually. This is what the Queen of Pentacles looks like in the Rider-Waite, right? It's like this nurturing presence. You nurture not just people, but ideas. Oh, that's another thing. You nurture ideas. You nurture people's ideas. You could get paid to help people pursue their ideas, to pursue entrepreneurship. Your entrepreneurial, what is that word? You know, if you wanted to be an entrepreneur, one of the careers that you could pursue is literally being an entrepreneur that helps entrepreneurs become entrepreneurs, if that makes sense. You help people get their ideas into the world started, you know. You help people find what it is that they enjoy and like whatever their idea is, and you help them to build on it. And you help them to build on it. And so you spread light. You're such a light, you know, like I'm feeling it right now. Like when I'm thinking of you, it's just like this beautiful glowing light. It's soft and gentle and just like warm. And it's kind of like this firefly, really, you know, it's like this light, okay? This like glowing soft light. Yeah, and the firefly is also following a passion and following the the firefly is also following an idea before it's too late, you know, before it gets given to somebody else. So again, this concept of ideas, you know, your creativity is your gift as well. You know, you're so creative and quick-witted. Sometimes you can be quick-witted, like you can be witty. And maybe not everybody sees that side of you because they just see you as so nurturing and loving and compassionate, but you're also witty. Look at you, cracking them wise jokes. And you're connected to that divine feminine. I mean, when you think of divine feminine nature, right? Like, for example, Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. Okay, the flame of creation. Okay, femininity. When you look at the yin and yang symbol, right, it's like the white and the black, right? So the white is the masculine, the white is light, okay? The white is presence. The black is feminine. The black is, it's creation, it's chaos. The white is presence, the black is chaos, okay? And if you look at all of the ancient myths, I mean, all the gods, right? Like in ancient Greek mythology, right? How did the universe form? How did life form? It formed through chaos. Chaos is creation. When you look at the divine feminine is creation, you know, and divine masculine is the structure. But the divine feminine is that potential and energy. It's the energy of potential creation. And the divine masculine is like the thing that helps to assert it into existence. So again, with that potential energy, the ideas, right? The ideas are there. The ideas are there. The feminine can, you're like coming up with the ideas, and the masculine energy would help to ground those ideas into reality, to actually turn them into something. You could be a writer. I mean, I said something about writing, I think, earlier as an example for something. I think it was in this pile. Yes, it was. Maybe you could be a writer. You're being called to write. Okay, you're being called to write. Maybe you could write a book on pursuing your passion, or something else, or you could pursue your passion through your writing. Maybe travel blogging. Don't know why I got that, but maybe that's a thing. Oh, because the world is here. I didn't even realize. Okay, maybe travel blogging. Maybe you could be doing like an Instagram of your travel photos, and you could be like one of those people that are like, oh, travel the world and be an entrepreneur, work remotely, look at my website to figure out how you could travel the world and make money so you can keep traveling, something like that. Inspiring people to become entrepreneurs. Yeah, wow. One of your greatest gifts is your ideas. Your ideas are divinely guided and inspired. You get a lot of downloads, okay? And your big heart is another gift, okay? Because you're so unconditionally loving and compassionate, people want to hear you. People will hear you, okay? There's a kindness about you that will help you to grow in life. And if you haven't grown so far, it's because it wasn't the time. You were still developing you were kind of not even developing, but you had them, but you were kind of like collecting. You see how this guy is like collecting the swords, okay? And those are like opportunities that have that you feel have passed you by, or you're like, oh, I should have taken action then, but no, that experience happened for you to collect this sword. And that experience happened for you to collect this sword, so you're meant to collect the swords. If it hasn't happened yet for you, if you haven't started pursuing your dreams, which I feel like there may be a fear of that as well, because you're like, do I really deserve this? Am I really good enough for what I want? And you are 100% good enough for what you want. You are more than good enough for what you want. You deserve what you want, okay? Whatever it is your passion is, whether it's traveling, whether it's writing, okay, poetry, and also the camel is giving me travel vibes too. I just noticed that too. Yeah, so whether it's traveling, whether it's writing, whether it's poetry, or you're meant to be creative, okay? You're meant to help create things into existence, and that comes with delegation, okay? So one of the ways that you can create is things into existence is, for example, if you have an idea and you're not going to pursue it, and you meet somebody, right? If you're in alignment, you're going to have synchronicities coming left and right, okay? When you're in alignment with your truest self and your highest purpose, the universe is going to give you even more blessings than you can imagine. That's another way. The universe does this with everyone, but especially for you, because the 9 of Cups has come out. The universe shows you you're on the right path by giving you abundance, okay? And if it hasn't happened yet, it's because you needed to collect all the experience. Not that you didn't have it already, but that you needed to come pick up all the swords, collect yourself mentally for you to be able to pursue it before you can give away. Okay, because you give away a lot of love and stuff like that. And so because you give away a lot, you needed to collect back your power and your energy and yourself and your thoughts, and to really figure out who it is that you are, what it is that you want, for you to be able to actually go for it. Because you are such a loving, you're such a wonderful person. You deserve what you want, okay? You deserve what you want. There are people who don't try so hard, who aren't as caring about others, that may be getting what you want, and of all those people, you are worthy of it, okay? You deserve it. You deserve what you want, and what you want wants you, okay? What is that quote? It's what is it? It's what you're looking for is looking for you. What you're searching for is searching for you, something like that. What you're pursuing is pursuing you, something like that. But yeah, your greatest gift is creation. Okay, you're a creator. What is that? Oop. And the world is creation as well. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry, the battery is dying. Okay. Sorry about that, pile number 2. The battery was dying. But yes. What you seek is seeking you. That's kind of like, that's your message, pile 2. Okay, what is meant for you is meant for you, and it's time for you to take action. This firefly is really giving me that, like, time for you to take action, even if it's slow action with the camel, right? Even if it's, actually, no, not even if it's, yeah, just take action. Just do the thing that I suggested. Put all the ideas that you have in a cap and just pick one. Just pick one to start with, you know? You're meant to change the world, okay? You're meant to change the world. And that could be through helping one person who will help another person who will help another person. Or that could mean that you're meant to do something on a larger scale in general. Everyone is different. But your ideas, your mind is your gift. You know, your creativity is your gift. Because all your ideas are divinely guided, okay? They're not even your ideas. It's like you're aligned with like higher frequency. And the ideas that you get, that creation energy, that's all on you, you know? And like I said, you could be, yeah, I was gonna say you could be a manifester, but honestly, the thing with creation is really just coming through really strongly with your ideas and your ability to nurture other people's ideas. And I feel like something that could really be good for you is being a career, like one of those, like a career advisor or a career counselor, or if that's too boring for you, then somebody who, you know, because who knows, maybe you could get to the point where literally you can be traveling or doing something and have like a Skype session with somebody about you know, their passions, like have a check-in with one of your clients who's like, what do I do, how do I pursue it, you know, and you help them develop their ideas through the Skype session, and you have like an hour Skype session with them, you know, you get your money, and then you go to the beach and have fun for the rest of the day. I mean, it could literally be just as that, you know. You nurture ideas in people. Yeah. You deserve to live the life of your dreams, okay? You're worthy of it. It's time. Just do it. Just do it. Why not? Just do it. You know, if you think you need patience, then I was going to say, if you think you need to be a little more patient, wait, but don't wait. If you think you need to be a little more patient, then take a step and see how it goes. Take a step, okay? Take a step. Yeah, your ideas are awesome, okay? You're super creative. Super creative. Yeah, I'm really, like, what I keep sensing is like a career in which you help others become entrepreneurs by following their passions. And that's a big thing, okay? You're getting people out of a system of of 9 to 5, stuck, okay, working for somebody else, putting their dreams aside. You're helping people shift out of that by showing people, like, and you can follow your dreams, and you can follow your dreams, and you can follow your dreams. And if you're following your dreams and you are pure intended, you have pure intent, then there will always be space for you, okay? If there are a lot of people in this field, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful, because everybody needs a different person. Like, for example, with real estate, right? If maybe real estate is something one of you want to do, I don't know. I mean, you could do it, you know? You're giving people an idea of what it would be like to live somewhere. Or like one of those people that decorates for open houses and stuff like that, to give people a vision of what this home could look like. You help to bring out the potential in things because of your imagination. You help to bring out the potential in things. So, what was I saying? Yeah. You help to bring out the potential in things with your imagination and creativity. And you help to carry people's ideas into fruition. And you no longer have to do that, by the way. I don't think that you do that so much now, or that you won't be doing that. But you will be speaking with people to help them create the life of their dreams. You know, maybe that's the thing. Maybe you're speaking with people to help them create the life of their dreams. But yeah, I'm like strongly getting that, like, for you should pursue some. Yeah, for you, it's. Yeah, I just keep feeling like you could be happy doing something where you help other people pursue their dreams. Like I said, you could be one of those entrepreneurs that helps entrepreneurs become entrepreneurs. So yeah. And now I'm going to pick a card from my personal, like a deck that I'm working on. I only have 15 cards right now. But yeah, so this will just be for last minute overall energies. Anything else to say? I'm gonna take it. And yeah. So we'll see if there's anything else. Okay. Wow. Okay. Mars at the bottom here. Take action. Okay. Mars is an action card. And you've got the moon, okay, which is shadow, and you've got the sun, which is light, which is so interesting because you've got duality here, the moon and shadow. I mean, the light and shadow, the sun and moon. Okay, so again with the sun, and it's funny because the sun was at the bottom there when we started, right? So with the sun, I'm getting, again, it's really giving me images of this firefly. It's giving me images of your ideas, of this octopus, of the divine mother, the queen of pentacles, like how she's holding that pentacle. Okay, it's really it's light, it's illumination, it's ideas. Okay, like it's like this energy that I'm seeing. This like light, that I'm sensing, it's just this pure potential. And when you're pursuing that, you're gonna be so happy. Okay, it's gonna bring you so much joy. Like you illuminate. That is another one of your gifts. You illuminate. You shed light on people's most truest desires, and you help them to shift away what no longer serves them, and what is not true, and what is not a real passion for them. Okay, you help to shift that by illuminating their desires. You help them to, kind of like with the camel, right? It's like I'm getting like a visual. It's like you have a person, right? And they're hollow, and you're looking at the inside of this person, and they've got little shadowy wisps and little things, right? And then there's their heart that's like glowing bright. That's not glowing so bright, but that's like glowing, And they're like, the heart is muddled. It doesn't know what to do, There's so many muddly things, like the wispy, dark things around. And then you come in, and you're like shining your light into their heart space and illuminating their heart even brighter, to the point where it kind of like your light and their desire, their heart space, their light, it just like disintegrates the darkness around, the muddiness, the whatever, the shadow around, okay? And it helps to illuminate this passion within them, like, yes, this is what I want to do. You help people accomplish their passions. Your passion could be helping people find their passions, okay? Helping people follow their passion. Your passion is following passion. Wow, that's so cool. And then with the moon card, okay, with the shadow, what I'm getting here is, again, you're helping people find their truest desires, going within. And this is also pertaining to you right now. I'm feeling like going within and seeing that it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to move forward, okay? Whatever it is that you give to other people, you deserve for yourself. The ideas, the prosperity, the advice that you give to people that they should pursue their dreams, it's time for you to do that for you too, because you deserve to pursue your dreams too. You deserve to have this illumination, okay? Especially when your illumination is going to help so many other people. Like, sometimes we get caught up in our ego, in our shadow self, right? And we're like, I don't know if I deserve it. I don't know if I'm worth it. But if you're given a gift, if you have a gift, if you're divinely guided, if there's something that you want, okay, it is almost like your purpose. It is like a mission for you to pursue your gift, pursue your passion. Because when you do that, you're helping so many others in the collective pursue their passion. Okay, when we pursue our passion, everyone we come across, we help by showing them what that is like, and helping, like, inspiring them to pursue their passion. You create a ripple effect, and especially with your passion, with your passion literally being to help other people pursue their passion. If you pursue your passion, you will be helping other people pursue their passion. So you doing this for yourself, you taking the step, you doing this for yourself, will actually help the world. Okay, it will help the world. You will help so many people to do that. But you're already doing that. But imagine if you fully commit to it and make this your career. Okay, make this your lifestyle, and you do that remote living and all of that stuff. Imagine how many more people you will reach by actually doing that. And you'll feel so happy. You'll have so much abundance in your life because you're pursuing. Oh my gosh, I just realized Mars. Okay, when I looked at Mars and I said passion, I said Mars action, right? Action, take action. What does it say under Mars? Passion. Hot. Passion. Okay, passion. Oh my gosh. Yes, passion. Pursue your passion. Wow, such a so much passion. I'm feeling passionate for you pursuing your passion. Pursue your passion. You can do it, okay? God is guiding you. Divine is guiding you. You are getting these downloads for a reason. Pursue your passion, okay? You're worthy of it. You deserve it. You deserve this happiness. You deserve this passion. And you deserve love, okay? Your heart's desire. You deserve it. You deserve it all. You deserve it all, okay? You've carried people on your shoulders for far too long. It's time for you to do you and pursue this passion, okay? Maybe you're starting to feel out of alignment with your old life or your current life, which is now becoming your old life, because it may not be in alignment because you weren't pursuing your passion. Because maybe you needed to, like I said, you needed to go through what you were going through. You were collecting the swords, you were collecting the wisdom, even if you feel like you didn't get anything from wherever you are now with this job or something. Because I don't know why I'm getting such career-oriented vibes here, you know. but maybe you didn't feel like you were getting anything from this job anymore, but you did get something. You got the fact that it wasn't meant for you. Even if you don't learn something new from something, you're always learning something new. The new thing could be, oh, I now learned that this just wasn't meant for me. Or it could actually be like, oh, I learned how to forgive, I learned how to do this, I learned how to do that, which could be a great skill in my toolbox when it's time to pursue my passion, okay? Pursuing the passion. I got really silly there at the end, but yes, pursue the passion, okay? And with the Mars and the Sun, these are masculine energies, and the world with Michael here, usually the world is a woman, but here it's like a more balanced, slightly more masculine energy. So, hey, okay, you've got that balance in you. You've got that creation, okay? You've got that creation energy. You've got that moon passion. Oh, intuition, okay? Divinely guided. The moon and the high priestess. The high priestess has a moon above her head. Sort of. Yeah, it's like a little moon above her head. You see? Her crown chakra. Them pomegranates. There are pomegranates in the image. Come, yes, and I just looked at one of the things that it says here. It says, come to me. Come to me. See? Come to me. Okay? Your passion is calling you. What? I literally said it like 5 times already, but what you seek is seeking you. Your passion is calling you. It's telling you to take action. Your passion is calling you to take action. Oh my gosh, your passion is like, come to me. Come to me. It is such a heart's desire right now. It's like everything in you is like, come to me. Like illuminating, right? The sun is like illuminating. I'm like going all in for this, but whatever. I just feel so called to say this. The sun is like illuminating everything, and it's like, hey, yo, your passion is telling you, come to me. And passion is like, that's right. This is what you need. You need me. Follow me. The moon is saying your emotions, your everything in you, your higher self, everything is like, come to me. Passion, come to me. Oh my gosh, pile number 2. You guys just got me so awake, so energized, so excited. Beautiful big energy, beautiful purpose of helping other people find their purpose. Okay, what a beautiful purpose. That just got me so excited. I feel so excited and alive. Okay. Wow, and that's how you make people feel. You make people feel excited and alive, okay? Because when you're pursuing your passion, you're just so full of life, and you're excited for something in your life, maybe for the first time in a while. So you just brought that to me. Thank you so much, pile number 2. What a beautiful presence. And go get your passion. Go get your life, okay? You deserve it. You deserve the world. You are worthy of all the things you want and more. Okay, so pile number 2. Do not. I was gonna say dim your light, but yeah, sure, don't dim your light. But do not ignore your light. Do not set it aside. Do not say, oh, later. Okay, later or soon. No, do it. Okay, your light is calling you. Your light is calling you. Your passion, your soul is calling you through your passion. Okay, your soul's calling, your soul's mission, your soul's calling. It's like, come on, answer the phone, pick up, ring, who's that? It's your soul calling. Pick up. Okay, it's time. Even if it's a slow or small thing, you just need to take a leap of faith. Okay, pile number 2, you got this. You just need to take a leap of faith, because pile number 2, the world is your oyster. Okay, it's coming for you. Your passion, even if you don't pursue your passion will follow you. So it's probably better if you are mutually searching for each other, because if it's the other way around, not only are you going to feel unsatisfied and fulfilled for a longer period of time, but you're also going to experience it coming into your life more drastically and maybe a little more harshly. But if you're the one that's taking the action, the one that's taking the steps, then it'll come in as more of a blessing, because the universe is rewarding you for that. But if the universe is forcing it upon you, like, okay, boo, it's time, it can sometimes feel a little more aggressive. So I'm not trying to say that to scare somebody. I hope that didn't scare anybody. I didn't mean it in a scary way. But yes, pile number 2, pursue your passion. You just gave me such a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Thank you so much, pile number 2. You are God's blessing. Okay, you are God's blessing to this earth. May you pursue your passion, and I bless you, okay? I bless you to pursue your passion full-heartedly with enthusiasm and energy. And when you pursue your passion, you're going to have so much enthusiasm and energy, right? And I wish for you the utmost fulfillment and joy and prosperity, and I bless you and I thank you for helping to ignite so much passion and life and creation and just imagination and just childlike wonder in so many people, okay? Nice job, pile number 2. I bless you, I'm grateful for you, and I love you, okay? I love you, pile number 2. Whoever you are, I love you. Yeah, I just want to say it again. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Pile number 2. I love you. Okay, pile number 2. I'm going to stop now because this has gone on for like over, I don't even know how long. It's probably been over 30 minutes. But yes, for people who chose pile number 2, if this reading resonated with you, please give it a like down below so that I know that this is something you're interested in. Also, please, pile number 2, if it resonated with you, if any in particular things resonated with you or a whole thing, please leave a comment down below so that I can know that I'm on the right track. And I just want to know that it definitely helped you, because whoever chose pile number 2, you deserve what you're getting, okay? You're special. You're so special and so loved. And so loved. Beloved, you are loved. You are loved, my beloved. I love you, beloved. Okay. Feel special, pile number 2, because I didn't say that for no other pile. Okay. But yes, please, pile number 2, if this resonated, feel free to give a like, and please comment down below. Yeah, let me know if it resonated. All right. Bye, pile number 2. It was a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much for your presence. It was very beautiful, wonderful, and just such a light and blessing. I love you, pile number 2. And enjoy the rest of your day until we meet again. Mwah. Okay. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3, you guys are a fully loaded pile, okay? I'm super excited to do your reading. I don't know what the cards are. I have caught a glimpse of a couple of the cards that are in there, but like the couple of, let me tell you right now, okay? You'll see them. I'll pull them out. But pile number 3, if you have, I was about to say pile number 2. So maybe people who have looked at pile number 3, maybe look at pile number 2. That may not be resonating for everybody, but maybe that's something that maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of you or whoever may need to hear. Maybe you were like, should I choose pile number 1, number 2, number 3? Should I do 2, 3, 3? I'm gonna go with 3. Well, maybe you need to hear number 2 as well. So yes, if you chose pile number 3, you have chosen the citrine. It's kind of a clear citrine. Wow, this citrine is... What is going on with my citrine? You guys, okay, I promise you, the citrine was a little more yellow. Now it's kind of looking like a clear quartz. Not just on camera, but in real life. It has that slightly, like, yellowish tint. But holy cow, my citrine is looking yellow. I mean, you know, crystals change. When you work with them. They do change. I actually had a rose quartz once that it was a rose quartz heart, and the symbol was not on there before, right? But I just got it because it was like one of the first. I got like 2 or 3 crystals that day, and it was the first crystal I ever bought. So I was like, I guess I should get a rose quartz. And at that point in my life, I was just coming into like self-love and stuff like that. So because I hadn't been in that place yet, I didn't like the color pink. You know, I used to, but in that part of my life where it was a little dark and stuff like that, I wasn't such a big fan of the color pink and girly things. And yeah, and I got this rose quartz just because I felt like, I guess this is like everyone should have a rose quartz. I'll get a rose quartz. And I didn't feel drawn to it. Like, I just like the shape. And I didn't use it for so long. It was away. I used the other crystals. I got more crystals. And as I got more in progression with my self-love journey, one time I opened the drawer and I looked at that rose quartz and I was like, you're the one. Okay. And at some point I put that, I'm staying at my grandmother's house and I was living with her, and sometimes the energy there is a little too much. So I had the rose quartz up on a shelf, which was mine. So it was out. And I left it there for a while. And then a few months later, I come back to this rose quartz. I kid you not. I literally kid you not. Okay, this rose quartz, it did not have this before. Had a pentagram. Okay, like that 5-pointed star, which is a symbol of protection. It developed a pentagram. My rose quartz heart developed a pentagram in an area where the energy is sometimes too much. And I felt, again, really called to the rose quartz. I started working with it. This whole experience, that's a whole story. I'm not going to go too much into it because we're here for you, pile number 3. But yeah, it's crazy, man, because, wow, you know? Wow, this reading is really long. I guess I'm going to get started. But yes, crystals evolve over time. So the fact that this is a citrine that is really looking like a clear quartz, what this is saying to me is that you guys have that citrine power, but you guys are really powerful, okay? Because your citrine, which is a really powerful stone already, turned into a clear quartz. I mean, it's obviously not actually turned into a clear quartz, I don't think. It literally looks like a clear quartz. That's crazy to me. But yeah, it is a clear quartz. Oh, look how pretty it looks with the fire. Wow, now it looks more like a citrine. But yes, so the fact that this is already a really powerful pile, okay? Number 3, you may be one of the most powerful piles in this pick a card, because this is transmutation, okay? This is the ultimate form of transmutation. Literally an alchemist, okay? You are an alchemist. You are an alchemist. You have been through so many deaths in your life. You have been through so many... I'm going to put these down. Okay, let's talk about the crystal right now. You have been through so many deaths in your life. So many deaths. You've so many deaths, okay? You've been through so many deaths and rebirths in this life alone. In this life alone. And it's turned you into an alchemist. Okay? You're an alchemist of the soul. You're the magician. This is making me think of an alchemist, the magician card. Okay? You're a magician. You create the future you want. You are a powerhouse. Whoa. Pile number 3. You are a powerhouse. Oh my gosh. Feeling a little overwhelmed, but not in a bad way. Just like you've been through hell and back. You've been through hell and back. I just want to keep repeating that. You've been through hell and back. You've been through so much. You've been through so hell and back, man, hell and back. Pile number 3. Your purpose is big in this world, in this life, okay? Your soul is big. Your presence is big. Your pile is big. You got the thickest pile, okay? Your pile is big. Your soul is big. Your presence is big. And you're a transformer, okay? You transmute things. You don't just transform things. You transfigure, okay? You completely change the molecular. You don't turn like a stone into a masterpiece, right? Like a stone into a statue. I mean, you do that, yes, but you don't just do that. No, you turn stone into like diamonds, okay? You turn coal into diamonds. That's the kind of transmutation I'm talking about. I'm talking about it was one thing and then it turned into something completely different, okay? And you do that for people too. That is another one of your gifts. You find the diamond in the rough and you turn people from coal into diamonds, okay? Because that's what you had to go through that yourself. You went through so much pressure. You were through so much pressure that you turned into this diamond. Okay? into this magician, into this diamond magician emperor person. Oh man. Wow, you are so incredible. As we say that, okay. And I did see this card for you, which is why I'm not like, oh my gosh, I said emperor here. Like, I wasn't picking up emperor until the last thing. I did see this emperor card, and I already knew. Like, when I was shuffling cards and stuff was coming, I was like, pile number 3? Who are you, pile number 3? Literally, I was shuffling off camera. So, oh no, I think I made a mistake. Oh, 1 second. No. Yeah, I was shuffling off camera, and as cards kept flailing out, I was like, oh, pile number 3. Literally, that was just all I kept saying. I was like, oh my gosh, pile number 3. Who are you, pile number 3? Oh my gosh. So pile number 3, let's see who you are. You've got the Emperor. Okay. So, oh my gosh, you're so powerful. You're so powerful, pile number 3. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space for all of your cards. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. You've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Already powerful start because you've got 2 major arcana and an ace. Okay. At the beginning. Wheel of Fortune. Man. And this is making me think of that alchemist transmutation. Like a wild card, okay? And the colors here, orange, red, right? Then you've got the 5 of Michael, so 5 of Swords. Interesting how I said, if you're watching pile number 3, some of you maybe want to watch pile number 2, because pile number 2 actually started out with the 5 of Swords. So that's interesting. So 5 of Swords, okay? And then you've got Perspective. So this is okay. Having a moment. Is this the Tower or the Hanged Man? I mean, this is the card. Wow. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna look this up right now because it's not that it's gonna alter the reading too much because I'm already getting what I need to get from this card. I already sense it, but I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Okay, number 12. I just need to look really quickly. Sorry, I'm just confirming with the Rider Waite. No, that's the Hermit. And now some elevator music as we pause for an intermission. Not really elevator music, but that's fine. Okay. Yes, okay, it is the Hangman. Okay, that's what I thought because it says perspective, and perspective always makes me think of the Hanged Man. But because he's like kind of going downwards, falling, also making me think of the Tower. So it is the Hanged Man. Okay, that's what I thought. So the Hanged Man, perspective. Okay. We've also got 8 of Cups. I'm already getting insights into your past, pile number 3. Wow. Okay. The Emperor again. Okay. 2 Emperor cards. Pile number 3. Ooh, literally what I kept saying every single time I was shuffling for you guys and stuff was coming out and some cards fell out and I did see the second Emperor, okay? And I was like, holy crow. Okay, pile number 3. I don't know what crow is. It was like a combination of crap and cow. Then you've got the Stingray. Ooh. I'm just gonna give you sound effects for every card now, apparently. The Horse. Very grounded. Okay, very earthy. Very... Ooh. Pile number 3. You are attractive. Your presence is like... Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, I'm getting to the cards. You have to see the rest of the cards. You have to. So we got butterfly. Okay. Wow, yeah, you guys really did get a lot of cards. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space for all of your cards to be on camera, and I want them to be so that you can see. No, I don't want to move the rose quartz. The rose quartz needs to stay there, even though you can't see the rose quartz, but the rose quartz stays. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sea serpent. And this is part of the 7 mythical creatures of the wild unknown animal spirit oracle. And this resonates with the sacral chakra. Okay? Wait. Did I not just say by looking at the horse, pile number 3, that you were attractive? Okay? And now you got the sacral chakra? I don't know if you guys know anything about chakras, guys, but the sacral chakra is the second chakra. Okay? It is located a little below the belly button. For the women, it is the uterus. It is a water element. The color is orange, and orange. Okay. I'm getting a little goofy now, a little loopy. But yes, the color is orange, and it rules water, which is why it's sea serpent, I suppose. And it's a sexual chakra. Okay, it is a chakra of sensuality. It is a chakra of divine femininity, sensuality, creativity. Creativity, libido. Okay, passion, imagination. Guilt. Okay, trauma. And even though the heart. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to lay out all these cards first, because I'm already going into the thing. You don't know the cards, so when I'm reacting like that, you're like, what's going on? You also have the golden egg, okay? The golden egg is another one of those 7. The golden egg is the heart chakra. So, as I was saying, okay, even though the sea serpent, the sacral chakra, is not the heart chakra rules, self-love and allowing love into your life. The sacral chakra, for me, it also kind of helps. It's also sort of in alignment with self-love, like nurturing yourself. Okay, nurturing yourself. Pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. Wow, you guys got a lot of cards. So not only can I tell you're a powerhouse from that citrine, from the transformation, from 2 emperor cards. Okay, you got 2 emperor cards, 2 major mythical cards. Okay. And the Archangel power tarot cards, which are these ones are really showing me a story, okay, as to how you got there or what you had to go through. Pile number 3. Okay. If you're pile number 3, and you do watch pile number 2, I love you, okay? You've been through so much. Okay. Then you have Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. Exalted light. Okay, this is going so with the reading right now. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Okay, this is this card. Wow, this reading is kind of really long. This reading. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. We got the white buffalo calf woman. Okay, the prophetess. Okay, the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Pile number 3. I was going to say pile number 4. I mean, it could be a pile number 4 with the amount of cards you guys got. But pile number 3. You guys, let that love in. Let that love in your heart. Let that love into your life. Okay, and then we've got Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Oh my gosh. Did I not just say you guys are sexy? And did I not just say sacral chakra, sexual chakra? Oh my gosh. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot, okay? I mean, you can, but damn synchronicities, okay? All right, pile number 3. Let's actually get into your reading now. What are your spiritual gifts? I almost forgot what the whole point of the reading was. Really, I'm just here admiring you. Pile number 3. And I forgot what exactly I'm doing. Your light is so strong. Woo! Okay. So your divine feminine cards I'm going to put up here just because there really is. Oh, well, I guess I can. I was going to say there kind of is no space for them, but I guess I can kind of lay them out sort of like this. Okay. I'm bringing out the garnet. That's cool. And there we go. Okay. We'll just have to deal with that for now, and we'll get to them eventually at some point. Okay, pile number 3. What I'm sensing for you, okay? What is your spiritual gift? I mean, pile number 3, you are a leader. You are a warrior of light. Pile number 3, you have been through hell and back. I was saying that with the citrine, but the cards are saying that too, okay? You have seen some of the greatest burdens and suffering, and you've endured. You have endured so much. So much, okay? And sometimes when people endure so much, sometimes they close themselves off a little, okay? And usually when they close themselves off to love, you know, whether it's friendship love, romantic love, because love is a connection, you know. So you're a powerhouse, okay? You are a truth speaker. You are assertive, kind of dominant. You have a domineering energy. You've got a very, very potent energy, okay? Your energy fills the room. Your energy fills the room, and you've been through a lot. You've been through so much, okay? You've been through so much, okay? I'm getting that from the 5 of Swords and the perspective and the Emperor. The Emperor is a little stern, you know? The Emperor commands respect and power, but I mean, the Emperor had to do a lot of stuff to get there, okay? The Emperor is not a young chicken, a spring chicken, or whatever the term is, okay? The Emperor is somebody with a lot of experience under their belt, okay? A lot of, and look, he's in armor underneath his robes. So him being in armor, it's like you've had to really fight for your position, fight for your life, kind of. You had to fight for your life. It wasn't just like, I'm fighting for a passion. Like, no, you were fighting for survival. Whether it's the will to live or something in your... Wow, you've really been through a ringer. Pile number 3. You've really been through a lot. I mean, with the horse, remember how I said that stuff that I said about the horse? Right, but the energy that you have here, it's like grounded. You could be an earth sign. This is the horse is the king of the earth element in this deck. Okay, it's like the master of the element. So you could be grounded and I mean, just look at this. This is kind of a person, like when I look at this horse, I see somebody who's been through, like who's grounded, who's there, who's been through a ringer, and whose soul still longs to protect and provide. And like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, you know, kind of like that. That's what I keep hearing, like, I'm here for you, I'm here for you. And the Emperor, you've got the Emperor twice. The Emperor is a provider, okay? This is this Emperor card. The Emperor is a provider. You know, it's like your soul is longing to take care. It's like maybe you've been so hurt before, and maybe you closed yourself off, or you told yourself this isn't for me, or something like that in regards to love. And I know this is supposed to be your spiritual gifts, but I'm just getting to say this to you, okay? And yeah, it's like you've really been through the ringer, and it's like, even though you've been through all of that, your heart is so pure. And maybe the Emperor coming up twice, you know, even with the stingray, okay, you've really, and the sword here, the Ace of Swords, you're like kind of protecting your heart, right, from being hurt. You're like, what is love? Psh, what is that? I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. But but no, you do, because your soul is longing for it, okay? Your soul is longing for it. Your heart is craving it. And you know what, pile number 3? I send you love. I'll send you love if you're willing to accept it, you know. But to accept it, you gotta let the walls down. You gotta take down the barrier a little. I'm not saying take all the walls down, but, you know, open a little door, give us a little crack, you know, to cleave through. Yeah, you've been through a lot, okay? And it's really turned your world upside down. You've been given perspective, okay? Your experiences have given you perspective. It has grown you into the person you are today, okay? And there was something that you had to walk away from. And by walking away from it, maybe it gave you like a solemn feeling, kind of melancholy feeling in your heart. Or solemn is the word I'm getting. I think that's the right way to say it. But it is the reason why you became an emperor, okay? Whether that was love, family, you had something happened, okay? Multiple somethings. I mean, you got 2 emperors, okay? This is a story. And you've got the stingray. Ooh, the stingray. Okay. Let's talk about Kundalini. Oh my gosh. So much sexual. Okay. One of your spiritual gifts, okay, is your sexuality. Is your sensuality. Okay. One of your spiritual gifts is your sensuality. And the death and rebirth kind of gives a Scorpio vibe, you know. I'm not saying you're Scorpio. You may have you could have a strong Mars or Pluto or Scorpio in your chart, astrology chart. It doesn't have to be your sun sign, your moon sign. It could be your rising, whatever. You know, we'll see when I get into the personal cards, okay? But yes, okay, I'm seeing it now. And Our Lady of Exalted Light, like, look. I give endlessly, because it's like, even though even the people who have hurt you, even if it's like family, you continue to give, you know, you continue to give, like, you're so giving, okay? You're so giving, you're so giving, you're so, there's a nurturer in you, and you want to take care of people. You're longing for someone to take care of. Okay, your soul is craving for someone to take care of. Maybe you're clairsentient. Okay, maybe that's one of your gifts. Clairsentience is a form of intuition, a form of receiving, like a form of intuition through oh my gosh, I can speak. Okay, it's a receptive form. There's a form of intuition, basically, where you receive messages through your body, okay, through physical sensation. Where clairvoyance, a lot of people are aware of that. Clairvoyance is psychic sight, okay. Clairsentience is psychic feeling. So maybe you can feel the energy of a space. Maybe you have healing hands. You could be a healer, okay. Even if you're not, like, you don't have Reiki or something like that, maybe you have a healing presence, okay, because you want to nurture so much. Usually people who nurture or want to nurture, it's because they're healers. They're healers deep down, okay. Look at, oh my gosh, butterfly, transmutation, transformation, okay. This again is speaking of all the cycles in your life, all the deaths and rebirths, and this time, this final death is like you're flourishing, you're blossoming. This final death, that's it. You know, I mean, yes, you'll continue to grow, but this is the final death that you have to deal with. Okay? This is the final death that, later. Okay. This is the final death that you have to deal with. If you're going through something in your life right now that's hard or whatever, this is it. Okay, like, this is the final hurdle. You've got this. And even then, you've moved past the hardest parts. You've moved past, okay, like, you're good. You're good. All is good. You're safe. You are loved. The universe loves you. Multiverse loves you. Okay, let's get back to the Kundalini, your sexual energy. Maybe you're into Tantra. Okay, tantric healing. Ooh, maybe that's the kind of healing you do. Maybe you're a tantric healer without even knowing it. Maybe you just have this, with the Emperor, like, I'm getting this, like, sultry, huge sexual presence, okay? You get a lot of people drawn to you, like a moth to a flame. People are drawn to you, okay? This can also sometimes signify sexual abuse. Maybe maybe you've experienced some kind of sexual abuse, even if, some kind of abuse in that sense, okay, some kind of trauma, and I'm getting that it was meant to happen, okay? It was meant to happen to you, for you. It happened to you and for you, okay? And your guides, your angels are so sorry that this happened, okay? They're so sorry that this happened to you. Whatever your trauma or past was, but, like, I don't know why I'm getting, like, sexual. And they're so sorry that this happened to you and that this was the way that you had to come about it. You know, your soul chose this, and they did not like watching it. They did not, they're so sorry that you had to go through that, okay? But you had to go through that. It was a pinnacle moment in your life, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is making me think of that. It was a pinnacle moment in your life. And I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, but your guides are just like, it's like you have a spiritual team that's like, I keep hearing, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, okay? But this was one of the causes of one of the major death and rebirths of your life. And because of this, you have such a sexual potency in your energy. And maybe you've already tapped into it. Maybe it's still potential energy that's waiting to be unlocked. Maybe this is something that's happening soon or will be happening or has already happened. But you have a very, very prominent sexual energy, okay? Maybe you draw in partners that may not necessarily be good for you because they need your healing, okay? That's kind of I don't want to say curse of a healer, because it's not a curse, it's a blessing. Being a healer is a blessing. But one of the hardships of being a healer sometimes is that you draw in people that need healing, okay? And so maybe you've had sexual partners that were not so great or something like that, or there was a relationship that was really this one relationship, right? Because it's there's an ace of swords here. Swords, like cutthroat. Okay, cutthroat relationship. One really hard relationship or something like that. I hope this is resonating with all of you. I don't know if I'm just speaking to like a particular person or if anybody who has chosen pile number 3 is resonating with this. It doesn't have to be a sexual relationship, okay? It could be a friendship or something, like somebody who's really there was some kind of betrayal and hurt from it, okay? And it led to a new beginning, okay? Your guides want to let you know it was supposed to happen. It was fated this way, okay? Your life is very much fated. Some people have a little bit like certain parts that are fated, and then the rest is up to them. Your life is very much in the hands of destiny. You're creator of your life. You are an alchemist. You are okay, but you're also, destiny is playing a part. It's leading you to something greater, okay? And this is a kundalini rising, okay? Again, maybe something with tantric, sexual healing, okay, I'm gonna stop. Healing. But yeah, this stingray, you got hurt, but that led you to go within and have this awakening, okay? This awakening, okay? You guys are very powerful. One of your spiritual gifts is your power, okay? Your spiritual gift is your power. I mean, look, the Emperor twice, and especially this Emperor card is letting me know that. This Emperor card is letting me know about like that sexual abuse or something. Well, no, I mean also your power, but that kind of like tantric healing was needed for that. Like, yeah, that's what that one is letting me know. But this Emperor is letting me know one of your gifts is your power. Okay, you have a dominant presence, very dominant. If you're a man, woman, whatever, it's very dominant, so it makes me think that it's masculine, because it's so dominant, but it could be anyone, okay? We all have divine feminine and masculine within us. Your presence is so dominant, okay? Literally, you fill the room. You fill the room. And life has taught you because of all the stuff that you've been through, you have been taught when it's time to walk away. You've been given the perspective to know what is for you and what is not for you, okay? And if you feel like you haven't got that yet, you will be getting there, okay? This could be the final pinnacle to get you to that place. But yeah, your spiritual gift, you're like a warrior. Ooh, you're like a spiritual warrior. 5 of Michael. This is somebody... What was that? That was weird. That was weird. I don't know if you heard the noise, but there was a noise. Yeah. Oh man, yes, this is totally giving me tantric vibes, tantric sexual vibes, okay? You are a sensual person. Ooh, your sensuality is your magic. Yes, your sensuality is your magic. Your sensuality is your gift, okay? You're a healer, tantric, something to do with tantric stuff, okay? That is also very important for you. You create through your sexuality, through your sensuality, okay? This cosmic energy flows in you because of your sensuality. Kundalini can be considered a sensual energy. It's cosmic energy, okay, that flows through us and that gets stimulated through us through orgasm. You're a really potent person. Okay, this is making me think of this is making me think of sperm. You're very... What is that noise? Sorry. You're making me think of somebody who's really fertile, okay? In the sense that you create. You are Oh, like I was saying, a magician, okay? A magician. You're a creator. You have that cosmic awareness, that cosmic consciousness within you. And it's there, it's present. It's not like it's not dormant like in a lot of people, okay? It is up, very much awake. You were born with it awake. You drew those traumas to you because they were leading you onto a higher path, okay? Yeah, your magic. Oh my gosh, like the magician, like I was saying, transmuting your magic and your sexual healing. Yes, okay? Sexual energy is sacred, okay? For anybody who may be thinking, that's my gift, sexuality, like that's not a gift. It is, okay? Sexual energy is the energy of creation. Sexuality, that divine, look, what happens when you have sex? You have a baby, okay? Sperm, right? Creation. Oof, you got a potent energy. you've been through the ringer, man. And each time it's like you got back up and you picked up your sword and you just kept walking. You may have been limping the rest of the way, but you kept going. Okay, your spiritual gift is your presence. You are the spiritual gift. Okay, you bring. So many people have experienced trauma in this incarnation, in this life, in this world, and many people don't necessarily talk about it, but a lot of people have experienced some form of sexual abuse, and a partner is coming for you. Don't know why I wanted to say that, but hunty, maybe you got somebody coming, someone who's just as equally got that sexual healing, but something that could be stable. Okay, but anyway, man, that really made me lose everything that I was saying. Like, everything I was saying is just gone. I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, one of your your gifts is one of your gifts is your heart, man. One of your gifts is your heart. You're just so giving. Okay, you're so giving. And people may have taken advantage of that in the past, but like, you're so giving. Never stop giving. Okay? Well, I mean, don't continue to give to people who are abusing it or abusing you. What you can do is send them love. It could be like, I forgive you and I send you love, and that's the extent of what I'm giving to you. I'm giving you my unconditional love and forgiveness. And that's a beautiful thing to give to someone, by the way. A beautiful and very powerful thing to give to someone, your love and forgiveness, and to yourself as well. Yeah. So your heart, and when I said you just keep giving, I mean, also open your heart to receive. Okay, you got to receive. You got to bring down, at least if you're not bringing it down all the walls, create a little door. Okay, in that whole like mountainous wall around your heart, that cage around your heart. Give it a little keyhole, and or create a little door for someone to come in to give you the healing that you deserve. Okay, I mean, you heal yourself. You're a healer. Okay, you heal yourself. That cosmic energy that flows within you, that cosmic sexual tantric kundalini energy that flows within you, that creation. Whew, sorry, I felt that. It's very, very strong. Okay, you're a very sensual person. That energy that flows within you, it's already healing, but there's only, and yes, we can do all of our healing all on our own, completely on our own, but there's only so much that we can do on our own. We're put in a world full of people so that we interact, so that we come together. If we weren't meant to interact with other people or have other people's help, then we would be put on our own personal planets, and what is that? That's not an experience. And so let somebody into your life. Okay, somebody's coming into your life that is unconditionally loving, just as loving as you are, just as gentle and wonderful as you are, just as potent as you are, and maybe has a similar sensual energy that maybe isn't unlocked. Maybe you'll help them unlock it, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe that is unlocked, but someone is coming into your life. Okay, and you got to be open for them. You got to create that door for them to come in to help you finally get rid of that last stuff. It's kind of making me think of like how Peter Pan has his shadow, right? And his shadow is like sewn to his feet. Imagine like that shadow, the shadow is like the leftover stuff that is almost completely gone, right? And you're Peter Pan, right? And that shadow is still weighing you down a little bit, and it's like there's only a thread left of that shadow. And when this person comes into your heart space, and it doesn't have to be, by the way, it doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, it could be friend, it could be literally just some person that you allow to feel their love for yourself. This is a general reading. I don't know who's going to be watching this, so I'm not saying you're going to be falling in love and having a relationship right now. But yeah, it's like when that person comes into your life and they give you that unconditional love. Okay, it's like it's gonna tear that final thread, and it's like that stuff is gonna be released, and you're like, wow, I should have done this long ago. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. Honestly, pile number 3, that's what I'm getting for you. I don't know why. I know we really focus on a lot. We did a lot. You had like almost a whole hour. Okay, pile number 3. Maybe you needed it. Maybe you needed it. You needed it. Okay. But your gift is your ability to come back. So I'm just going to summarize, okay? Because I feel like I've just talked about your experience and your future for some reason and your past, but not so much your gifts. So yes, your gift is your sexual energy, that potent energy that just like resonates from your aura, okay? Like, oh my gosh, it's so strong. So strong. It's making my voice shake, okay? So strong. And another one is your heart, your beautiful, kind, giving heart. You're just such a provider, you know? You want to give. You're a giver, and you need a giver. You're a giver who needs a giver, okay? And you know when to walk away from a situation. And yeah. You command presence. I mean, if that's not a gift, I don't know what is. People will listen and hear you, okay? You command presence. And you know, okay? Like I said, okay, I just saw the white buffalo calf woman, and my heart is my compass, right? And just like you have the 8 of Cups, which is somebody walking away from a situation that no longer serves them. It's like another one of your gifts is knowing when something no longer serves you. And that is something that you were gifted because of your experience, okay? So whatever you went through that led you to be able to now discern, this is not serving me. And so so that's another one of your spiritual gifts. Okay, pile number 3. Now what we're going to be doing, okay, we're going to be looking at some personal cards, just to summarize the whole reading. I say personal because I made these cards. I'm working on a deck right now, and I only have these 15 cards made, but I really wanted to use them because I'm really proud of them. And okay, so we're just gonna pull out maybe 1 to 3 cards to see. So far the other piles have had 3. By the way, if you don't feel super satisfied with this reading in regards to, like, maybe you feel, is that it? Like, that's it? All my spiritual gifts, that's it? I mean, hopefully this reading resonated with you, okay? But if it didn't, feel free to pick another pile to get a little more information on your spiritual gifts, okay? Because maybe you needed to hear this and pile number 2, like I felt drawn to say that in the beginning of the reading. Or maybe you needed to hear this, pile number 2 and pile number 1, or maybe this and pile number 1, or maybe just this. Maybe this is exactly why you ended up clicking onto this reading, okay? So yeah, let's see. Any last messages for pile number 3? The summary. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and Uranus too. Okay. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Did I not just say Venus? Did I not just say there may be somebody? Change. Okay, change. This is motion. This is 5 is a number of change, of motion, of act, change. Okay, change. Venus, heart. Okay, change, romantic change. Pile number 3. Did I not just say that possibly you may be having somebody coming into your life that is going to help you? Like, oh my gosh, I want to finish the I just want to be like, that's it, that's the reading. But we'll do one more card for pile number 3, please. One more card. I feel so giddy right now, pile number 3. Oh my gosh, this has just made me so giddy. And Saturn. Okay, Saturn was peeking through before. Time. Ooh. Okay. Love of a lifetime. Pile number 3. 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 Oh my gosh. I just need a moment of silence for you guys. Like, love of a lifetime. Change! Another... Ooh, this card is called Change too. Okay. Change. Romantic change. Romantic change. But I'm going to show you the cards, by the way. This is Uranus. Okay. Change. Okay. Romantic. Venus. Romantic change. This is Saturn. Okay. Which is time. It's time for a romantic change. And it's about time. It's about time for a romantic change. And the sun. Okay. I'm going to pull out the sun as well. Light. This person's going to bring light into your life. You are a light in this person's life. Okay. You are a light. And love, change, love of a lifetime. Pile number 3. You are getting blessed with the love of a lifetime. Wow. That makes me so happy. I love love. I love love, and I love seeing people who deserve to be loved get that love, okay? And I love people who love so much, getting loved in return. Okay. And with Saturn here and Venus, and I'm looking at this song, Return to Me, right? Return to me. My heart wants you only. If I could trap time in a bottle. Yeah, this could be somebody from your past. So it could be somebody either from past life or past in this life, okay? If you believe in the past life, it could be somebody from your past life. Maybe you guys lived multiple lives together. Maybe you guys have loved and each other in multiple lives. Maybe you guys loved multiple lives together. But it's the love of a lifetime. Pile number 3. Get that door, okay? Create that door. Create that door to your heart so you can let this love in. This is a blessing. This is the universe giving you a blessing, okay? I hope he buys you flowers. Hope he holds your hand. Yes, I hope they buy you flowers and hold your hand. And with the seductress, I'm also getting that this person may have, like I was saying, that similar, a sort of energy that's kind of similar to yours, and like that sensuality, that sexuality, sacral energy, maybe that divine feminine, like ooh la la. So if you're a man or a masculine energy, you're going to get that divine feminine energy. Or I say masculine energy because you could be a woman with masculine energy, okay? So you could be anyone. But yes, it is time, okay? So right now, the short time that you got before this union, or the long, whatever it is, the time that you got before this union, use this time now to create this change, okay? Your life is changing, okay? You've got major change going on in your life, okay? Creation, yes. So use this time now to create that door. Yeah, creation, to create that door, okay, to your heart for this love to come in. These cards literally just came out. These cards literally just came out to confirm what I was saying, okay? That is, I was going to say crazy, but I'm going to say spectacular. That is spectacular, pile number 3. I'm so happy for you, okay? I'm so happy for you. You deserve to be loved. You a lover that deserves to be loved, okay? And if this is your love of a lifetime, many blessings to you, okay? All right, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I know that it went on for like literally an hour. So hopefully you were looking for a long reading. I don't know, maybe you just wanted to hear me talk. But yes, pile number 3, if you enjoyed your reading, please like the video to let me know. And also, please comment down in the description below if you resonated with any of this, if especially you pile number 3, I would like to know if you resonated with this. Okay, was I speaking your truth? Was I channeling your truth, or was I just talking? You know, did you need to hear this, or was it just chatter? Did you just want to hear my voice? Which is why you listened to the whole reading. So hopefully it did resonate with you, though. I'm going to put it out there that it did. And yes, so pile number 3, I'm very grateful that you stopped by, and I hope this is exactly what you wanted or needed to hear. Hopefully what you needed to hear for sure, and hopefully what you wanted to hear, because why not? Okay, so thank you for stopping by. Like I said, please comment down below if it resonated with you, or if there's a certain situation that's relatable, or if you were pile number 3 and you decided, yes, I want to watch pile number 1 or pile number 2, and you did that and you're like, oh, you're right, I'm glad I watched the other maybe you needed to watch all 3. Listen, if you stuck around for about the 2 hours, a little over 2 hours of me talking, bless you. Okay, for anyone who's at the end of this reading, bless you. I love you. Namaste. Much love, light, and joy into your life, and I bless you with a shower of positive abundance, prosperity, and fertility in your life. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.